Hi, I'm Greg from RVH Lifestyles, and very kindly, Steve and Gail have allowed us to take a look at their custom Spacecraft 48.5-foot bumper pull. So not a fifth wheel. This is a travel trailer, and I have to say this probably has the ultimate kitchen that Gail has designed. So thank you both for letting us take a look at your trailer. We're going to start at the most important room, which is the kitchen, and I'll take you through this really impressive and well-designed, well-thought-out custom travel trailer. Here we go. Gail has spent years planning her ultimate RV kitchen, and there's the first view that you see when you come in this amazing coach. Gail has designed, she loves to cook, and we have Corian countertops. The black splashes that you see are custom hand-laid river rock. And I'm going to take you on a really slow tour around this impressive workspace. So one of the things, the focal point where Gail started is she had to have 2 ovens. Wow! Pretty nice. The bottom is a convection. The top is a conventional oven with a broiler. And of course it's one of the gas designs where the center plenum can be replaced with a larger grilling surface. Above the oven and stove is a very large microwave. And Gail has kindly allowed us to open up some of her drawers and important spaces here. So she has spent time laying out where everything goes. This has been something planned over many years. I've heard Steve and Gail planning this. So there's Gail's spice rack. You'll see that everything is soft close. An important part that Steve had to have in his coach was his wine chiller. It holds up to 30 bottles. And everywhere you look, you'll see the little personal things that they've done. When Steve's having his breakfast, he wanted to be able to watch his news. So we have a slide-out, flat panel TV that from the eating area, the seating space, the nook, you can watch TV in the morning. Steve and Gail have even done, you'll see that there's some unique profiles on the front cabinets. Take a look at this one. This is designed to open and tuck back in. This is the appliance garage. So their coffee makers are always plugged in and accessible. Steve is actually, he mentioned he's going to put in a drawer so he'll be able to pull those out for a little bit easier access. The refrigerator, 30 cubic feet. I don't have that in any of my homes that I've ever had. But water, ice, and it's one of the LGs that, just take a look here. Let's see what's for dinner. Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. I won't go through what's for dinner. But check this out. The door for often used items, you press this button and you have a shorter door for your frequently accessed items. A little bit quicker to get to. And the pull-out drawer for the freezer. Everything in here, again, Gail has gone to great lengths over the years to design her storage spaces. These pull-out drawers for all of her different cooking goods. And let's come around to the eating nook. Steve and Gail love to have guests. And I can personally attest that Gail is a fantastic cook. Yes, Gail is a really good cook. But can't you just imagine sitting in that really nice nook while the meal's being prepared next to you? It's a great visiting space. What I also was really impressed with when I came into this space is just, this is like a home. It's like a residence. It doesn't feel like an RV. Everything is to a high quality. very deep drawers underneath that seating area, so those drawers pull out very far. It is a freestanding table. Beautiful lighting, all customizable. You can dim the lights. And something I want to point out, we're going to come around. I'll just show you this wall again. Right now, running, we have the air conditioning / heating unit running in this coach. You can't hear it. There's one unit right up above that refrigerator. The fridge is louder than the air conditioning. Something well, gee, that's punny. Something unheard of in an RV. I just thought about that. Let's look at the other view. I'll turn the camera around. And this is the view that Gail designed while she's working in her kitchen. So she has a beautiful view all the way. I can almost hear the echo coming off that back wall back there. What a beautiful view into the living area. We'll go down there next. As we transition from the kitchen down into the living room, I want to show you, we have 2 shorter steps here. We're in the front of the trailer right now, and they've raised the front section, and you can see we've got 2 steps into the bedroom as well for huge storage in the front and back of the trailer. The floors that we're looking at, those are natural hickory, and all of the cabinetry has been handmade in Spacecraft's cabinet shop. It's walnut, beautiful. And something else that Spacecraft is known for is their painted walls. So Steve and Gail have been able to choose the colors of their fabrics, their trim. All of these colors are custom chosen by Steve and Gail. So let's go down and take a look at the living space. So there's the entry door on the left. That is a super wide door that Steve has planned. His goal was, if anything needed to be replaced, even that 30-foot fridge that we saw a moment ago, it will go through that door, including furniture. Very good planning on Steve's part. As I said, they've been planning this for years. You can see some very important personal touches. This is their home. You can see some of Gail's treasures there on the wall that are very important to her. And there's the cushy, comfortable seating that Steve and Gail shopped for themselves. Beautiful warm lighting. And the next air conditioner is up in there. So that custom cabinetry is enclosing it. And opposite the seating area is the entertainment center. You can see some indications of what Steve's career has been involved with. Steve is a pilot, traveled all over the world, and can I say it, Steve? This is what, a little bit larger version of this is what, that's where Steve sat. It was right up in there.
That's my office.
That's his office, yes. As well, this is a desk space. So this drawer pulls out, has a workspace, and there's some storage underneath there. Accent lighting everywhere, all dimmable, and a lot of indirect lighting as well. You can see some of the LED that's up above one of the 6 slides. Sorry, had a moment there. Something else that Steve and Gail have given a lot of thought to are the sight lines in this coach. Even from the kitchen, you see some of the attention to detail that they've had through this space. Let's go into the bathroom next. That is a 215 million year old tree that has been carved into a sink. This is a custom design that Steve and Gail created. So you'll see, because of Marcia's at Spacecraft, her cabinetry capabilities, she's created curved lines that match the cabinetry, that also match the vessel, the sink. Steve and Gail have done a beautiful job of choosing light fixtures, appliances, and accessories that you see here. And opposite the sink is the Onyx Collection huge shower with a big seat in it. And not RV washer dryer. This is the full 30-inch, correction, Steve has corrected me, 27-inch wide LG washer and dryer. And I think that's where the Christmas ornaments must go. I didn't get a tour of that cabinet, so that's what I'm assuming. That's where all of Gail's Christmas ornaments are. We won't look. And as you would expect, between the living area and the bathroom, there is a high quality pocket door, so it blocks out a lot of the sound if you ever have the washer dryer running. And we'll take a moment. We'll also open up the WC, as Steve calls it. So cabinetry above, spot for your towels, and the Dometic toilet. All right, let's come back and I'll just show you. We'll head next into the bedroom. Now, something I'm going to point out when we take these steps up is that the ceiling height in the central section of the trailer to that plenum, to the lowest point of the ceiling, is 8 foot 7 inches tall. Really feels big in here. And when we step up into the bedroom, and likewise when we went into the kitchen, the height from the floor to the plenum was 7 feet 3 inches. So you really feel the openness of this design. Now, just take a moment. I'll try to be quiet here. Count the drawers and the storage spaces in here. Isn't that outstanding? So Steve and Gail have designed this space with a king size bed. Also has good sized spaces on the side, lots of plug-ins for charging your phones. All the blinds in the coach are MCD powered shades, so there's a remote control for controlling them. Very deep storage in that space. Likewise here. In front of the window is a pop-up television on a slide. And actually you can see there's the controller for the MCD shades. So let me give you an impression again about how long this coach is. Here I am with my back to the storage, and we're going to do a walkthrough in this direction. The shower, toilet room, and here are our hosts, Steve and Gail, relaxing in their beautiful home. All the way through to what I think is a outstanding kitchen. Now, I really want to thank Steve and Gail for allowing us to show the inside of their coach. I'd like to invite you to join us for part 2 of this video. We're going to go on an exterior tour showing you this pretty impressive 48.5 foot bumper pull travel trailer. I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint about some of the things we're going to see. We're going to be seeing some of the one-of-a-kind, really unique battery systems charging, inverters, air conditioning, mini splits on this amazing travel trailer coach. Here it is on the screen. If you're interested in exploring a little bit further, please come join us for part 2. I'm Greg with RVH Lifestyles. We also invite you to put any of your comments or questions down below here in YouTube. And of course, if you're interested in seeing more of the kinds of videos we create here, please subscribe. And if you have an opportunity, we also appreciate a little thumbs up or a like.